Hi, welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. My name is Nick, and today I'll be reading on Donald Trump. I'm reading on him because of what he said in the White House yesterday regarding the assassination of Charlie Kirk. What he said is abhorrent, and he is blaming the assassination on the liberals. So that means anyone who watches my channel, me, he's blaming one person's stupidity in doing an assassination on a whole group of people. And we don't even know who the suspect is yet, as of this video. I haven't watched the news since this morning, so I don't know what's going on. They could have captured someone. But I would be very leery about who they capture, who they say did it, and what happened to that person. So I'm going to read on Donald Trump and his involvement in this. I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he had, this person take Charlie Kirk out. But I'm asking the cards. Did he have some kind of involvement? Let's just ask that. I'm starting first with this Crow Oracle deck and asking just to give me 3 cards just to start the reading. Self-interest. Ah, isn't that interesting? Very interesting this deck is. Donald Trump, what did you have to do with Charlie Kirk's assassination? Bond, self-interest and bond. I don't believe this. A distraction. Oh, I don't believe what I just read here. So self-interest. A bond with who? Maybe he had a bond with Charlie Kirk, but maybe it's about the bond he had with Epstein. And maybe he needed a new distraction because he was talking about how popular Charlie Kirk was, that millions of people followed him, and he did have millions of followers. He was very popular. So now they want to just say some leftist did it, and, the lefties are doing all this political violence. But really, we have, oops, I just put those cards back in there. I just shuffled them back in, so I can't show them again. Okay, we know it's a distraction. I think he had something to do with it. Let's ask, that jumped out too fast, but I'm going to take it anyway. The 7 of Pentacles. And this is the Crow Tarot deck. Okay, so the first card is not liking, the 7 of Pentacles is not liking the harvest. You're disappointed in what's happened. So regarding the Epstein situation, he's, in shock that it won't go away, that people kept on asking about it and demanding the files be released when he's the one that started the whole thing. The 6 of 7 is crossing him, and this is the card of escape, leaving, and that's crossing him. Sorry, airplane going by. I had to pause it. Then we have the 6 of Cups. Someone's looking in the mirror. Not sure what that means, the looking in the mirror, or, looking into the past. So he doesn't want people looking into the past anymore. He was hoping the Jeffrey Epstein thing would be leaving. And then we have the 3 of Swords. And there's a big old crow there on 3 swords. So that's in the here and now, the overarching energy, the Chariot. Interesting, a lot of movement going on here. Wanting to leave, wanting to get away from this situation. Oops. The King of Swords. Truth and power. Well, he's certainly not telling the truth here, but he does have the power. And the King of Swords represents air signs, and he is a Gemini, which is an air sign. The Two of Pentacles, balancing the situation. Just move the cards over a little bit. Balancing out the situation. That's what he wants. That's what he's been trying to do. Charlie Kirk started opening his mouth again, and what did they have together? They had, he thought he talked to him already. I thought we were clear on the message, Charlie. Donald Trump and his involvement in this situation. The 8 of Wands. So he's defensive. He's defending himself. Donald Trump is very defensive right now. I'm very worried because this is a card, you know, they're keeping watch. And the outcome card here is the Ace of Pentacles. Or is it, oh no, I'm sorry, it's the King. King of Pentacles. I'm the king. I'm the one in charge. I want you to shut your mouth. That's the king he is. So let's go down to the table and clarify all this. So Donald Trump in this situation, what does he have to do with it? Well, he's on edge. He's standing at the edge. What he was growing here is looking kind of sad. Like it hasn't produced much. He was hoping for a whole lot more, and the birds in the sky represent thinking about what's to come. He doesn't like what's happening. He can't get these messages about Epstein out of the way. I think that's what it means. And he's being crossed by what? The wanting to get away with this. He wants the Epstein files to go away, and they just won't. He's still in trouble, in the troubled waters. The base of the reading is the 6 of Cups. It's a bird looking in a mirror or standing next to a mirror. The cup is reflected there. So, you know, the 6 of Cups is about the past. So he's looking at the past events, and perhaps they're mirroring something, you know. Well, it's mirroring who he really is. Who he was in the past is really who he is now. In the here and now is the 3 of Swords. This is about mental anguish. This is about betrayal. And I think he felt betrayed by Charlie Kirk. And he knows how popular he is, how influential he is to the younger generation. And he needs that support. He needs those people to stop talking about Epstein now. It got me, you know, back into power, but I don't really want to talk about it. And Charlie was talking about it again. So the overarching energy here is the Chariot. The Chariot is about things that are about to take off. Things are about to get pretty scary very fast. This could be a move that Donald's going to make that's going to be extremely scary. What he's said about liberals is really scary. And we do need to be afraid of him. He's, you know, he's an out of control person, and I believe he has, you know, taken other people out. I mean, look at his friend Epstein. So things are about to get really crazy, take off very soon. That's in the overarching energy. So he's making some kind of a plan. We know the plan already. He said it out loud yesterday. And in the near future, he wants to be the strong king. But I think it's more, I am going to be the Führer, and I don't want you talking anything about Nazis. You know, he's drawing a line in the sand. He's put that sword in the ground. You are going to behave, and everybody's going to bow down to me and listen to me. He knows how to manipulate situations, and that's what he's doing now. It's a juggling with the Two of Pentacles. He's juggling, you know, he's the puppeteer. What has he got in his hands? Oh, he's got two crows in his hands. And he has that Gemini thing going on, you know. 1 minute he's one thing, the next thing he's another thing. But basically what he's doing is his manipulations. His alliances. He wants to also send a message to those who may be thinking of going against him. The assassination is a strong message put out there, and you better hold on to your alliance with me. Or what? What could possibly happen to you? The Eight of Wands. You know, I have an army waiting to get you. I can defend myself because I'm in charge of the military. I got my henchmen who could take care of you as well. I think that's what he's getting to. And the big King of Pentacles. I'm the King of Wealth and Power. And I'm going to put military, because this also reminds me of military forces. I'm going to send them out there. So you libs better watch out. So let's clarify some of this very scary rhetoric that this guy talks about. He's just off the rails, always. Off the rails, this guy, and he's very dangerous. And we have to take him seriously. And now he says he's going to go after protesters. He wants to stop our voices from being heard. What am I going to clarify here? His manipulations, his people he's with. Let's just look at the Chariot. Let's take a closer look at the Chariot here. What is the overarching energy? What is he doing with this Chariot? It's the strong man. It's the I'm sending out soldiers card. And we have the two, we have the Lovers. If you got to be on my side or you're out. My way or the highway. I hold the money. I hold the power. So he's taken this very sad event and he's using it to his, for himself. And we have the High Priestess who keeps secrets. All this is being kept secret. I don't think we're ever going to know who really shot Charlie Kirk. I don't think we're ever going to know the truth, because he has the FBI, he has the information, and he has the alignments with the Lovers. And it's a big message he's put out there. Don't mess with him about this Epstein thing. He wants it to go away. He wants it to leave. So what happens if we, the people, speak out against him? The Four of Pentacles. I'm just going to do it on this Three of Swords because we're all kind of worried about this. So if we speak out, the White House is coming for you. It's not going to be good for you. We're in it for the long haul with the Knight of Pentacles. We will search you out and find you. We're going to go after you. God, these are terrible, terrible cards. And we will be successful. We have all your data. We stole all your data already. And this came out upside down. The public is not happy, but we're going to go after the public. So what else can I look at in this reading? Well, let's just look at the King of Swords. You can't see any of these cards anyway. Sorry about that. When I have the light on the table, it works, but then it's ugly lighting, and I don't like ugly lighting. I like candlelight. Okay, so the King of Swords, the strong man, you do as I tell you to. And the Knight, we want the people to come, we want the messages about Epstein to be very positive about me. I had nothing to do with it. But the truth always comes out, Donald. As much as you want to be seen as this wonderful knight on the horse, there's always a spy in the camp. We can always count on people spying and not following the allegiance to you. And the world is watching here. So with the World card, I don't think most of the public in America wants any part of this. And I think you're going to get backlash. Yeah, to what? To the Seven of Pentacles. You didn't get the harvest you wanted. They didn't stop talking. America's really angry. Are you going to get away with this, Donald Trump? He's still juggling with Two of Pentacles. Are you going to get away with doing this to the American people? Will our mouths be shut? The Page of Wands. I don't think so. I don't think so. People coming together to celebrate. People are going to work together to get the message out, regardless of what you say or do. You can't hold the American people back. We're not fascist. The Nine of Pentacles. We will be successful. Independent, we're not going to go through legacy media. The words, the messages get out. Messages go through other circles as well. There is a resistance, Donald Trump. There is a resistance. We turn our backs on you, and we'll put the message out there. The message is coming back soon. Doesn't look good for you. And we're not going to stop. What have we got to lose? So folks, remember the cards I got at the beginning, asking about Donald Trump and his involvement. And it says self-interest. So Donald Trump's involvement in Charlie's, assassination was self-interest. It was all about self-interest. Why? Because he has to keep his party together so he can stay in power. Charlie to him was breaking the bond. He was breaking away. And so why did this happen? Now I feel bad for Charlie. He was killed all for distraction. To get away from what? We're never going to stop talking about it, Donald. The Epstein files, the Epstein files, the Epstein files, the Epstein files. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. and I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.